Cool.
Okay, it's all set.
Awesome. Thanks, Katie.
All right. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. So I'm going to have Katie, since you're the host, is there any way that you can mute everyone for us, please? Yes. Perfect. All right, everybody. Hello, my name is Taylor Proctor, and I am a rep on the Zaya on Via team, and I am hosting this actually with my upline, Kim Busboom, which is super exciting. This is so fun. So we are just going to kind of go through as people hop on. This is going to be recorded for anybody that doesn't get to watch it live, but just kind of walk you through how to get started with your business, some tips and tricks that we have taken away as we've gotten started in this business and really set you guys up for a successful start your first couple of weeks, months in Zaya. So welcome. We will walk you through, we'll show you some training resources, give you just some launching tips, and you guys can also connect and see who some of your other fellow new reps are. So I love these calls. This was super helpful for me when I was getting started. But Zaya's mission is, you guys are going to come to find out that this mission is all about community and inspiring women and promoting an active lifestyle, and just it's such a positive space, and it brings me so much joy, and I'm sure Kim will say the same thing, but it's just a great space and a great team to be a part of. Hold on just a second. I'm turning all of my notifications off. I apologize. But it's just such a great community to be a part of. And I just want you guys to understand what a gift you've been given and what a joy it is to share this product with people. Some people are in it for the income opportunity. Some people have joined for the community aspect of it. But I think that you're going to find that there's so much to this business, and it's such a blessing to get to share it with other people. So I hope that you guys find that out so soon if you don't already feel that love already. So a little bit about me. Kim introduced me to Zaya, gosh, I don't even know when, probably a year ago. And she probably invited me, I'll be honest, to about 14 different parties that she was hosting. And I kept saying, oh, I'll look. And then I had, I'll look, and I had a wish list of things that I wanted to buy and just never bit the bullet. And she just kept coming back around. She's like, are you sure you don't want to check it out? So I finally joined Zaya in December of 2018, and I joined for the business aspect of it. I had actually never tried the clothes before. And so the first time that I ever put on a piece of Zaya was when I got my business starter kit. So I went all in from the get-go and have not regretted that for a single second. So I've been here for 8 months now, and it's been the absolute best. Like I said, I started for the income opportunity of it. My family is military, so we recently moved from Nashville to Fort Benning, Georgia, and I lost my full-time job in that transition. So I took a huge pay cut, literally down to nothing, and just needed that extra income to contribute to my family and to pay my bills. And this company has been such a blessing. It's had a huge financial impact on my family, but it gave me a sense of community back, because Army life can be very solitary, and so it gave me a group of women that I could connect with. It gave me something that was my own, that I had ownership in, and had control over when the transition did not seem like I had any control whatsoever. So it's been such a gift. But Kim, I'll let you introduce yourself real quick, and then I'll talk over a few more points, and then we'll get started.
Okay, I'm mute. That's what I was looking for. Hi, everyone. So I'm Kim Busboom, and Taylor did a great job introducing Zaya and what the opportunity is here for you since you've now joined, and what this could mean for you and your family. I joined Zaya, and I had to look back. It was a year in April. So I've been in it for a minute, and what I like about Zaya is the flexibility. I also joined for the business opportunity, and given our family situation, I am required to be home a lot with our daughter, and so I no longer work in corporate America, which is challenging for me just from a, I don't know, like personal achievement standpoint, I suppose. So I love these opportunities because of the flexibility that it provides, and it also gives me a way to contribute to our family. And my goal is to really contribute at the same level that I was when I was working corporate life. So that's me in just a little nutshell, and that's why I'm here. But like Taylor said, she joined also for the business opportunity. There's a lot of people that have for the discount that have joined for the community aspect. People join for all different reasons. There's people that work full-time. There's people that work part-time. There's people that are stay-at-home full-time moms. There's all kinds, and that's another thing that I just love. And the biggest aspect is it's all women and men that are striving to just add something else to their current lifestyle. So that's me, and I'm going to take it back over to Taylor.
Perfect. All right. So let's start to kind of get in on where, just first of all, to encourage you guys, you just started a business, and that can be a little bit overwhelming. So I just want to encourage each of you and know that you don't have to have a sales background. You don't have to have a degree in marketing. You don't have to have prior network marketing experience, nothing of the sort, because we have such great training modules already set up for you guys. You have an incredible network. We have fantastic leaders in Katie and Monica, and everything that you need, we have in place for you. So I just encourage you, take it day by day, take it piece by piece, and you're going to start this business with the success and confidence that's just going to launch you into the rest of your career with Zaya. So just know that we're encouraging and we're cheering you on, and we've all been at our day ones just like you guys are. So everyone's here to uplift and support each other where you need to. You just learn as you go. I promise you that. So let's talk about, I'm actually going to share my screen with you guys because I think the best place for you guys to start is our Trello board, hands down. So Katie and Monica have done a really, really great job of putting this platform together for us. When I started, I know we just kind of like plugged into different Facebook groups and you kind of were self-guided through there. But now it's all housed on one platform that is a godsend. It's amazing. So let me share with you my screen so you can see our Trello board. And if you haven't visited the Trello board before, take time this week to do so. So when you open it up, I recommend, and this is what I tell all of my new reps as they're starting, just start left to right and go piece by piece. Some things you're not going to need from day one, but it'll give you at least some guidelines on where to start. So the first column here is just welcome. There's actually a button that says start here. So you just click, it'll tell you what to do your first week, tips for success, some FAQs people will probably ask you or you might have from the get-go. There's some training videos for you. I think probably the third column is the most important when you get started, and it's how to host parties, because parties are going to be your bread and butter, guys. That's where that's your money maker, is where you're going to earn those sales. And this is going to show you literally everything, how to create a party in your back office, how to run one via Facebook, games that you can play. There's graphics in here. This Trello board is phenomenal. And then it just keeps going. So there's stuff about recruiting. You can look more into our comp plan because it is very important to know. So we're getting paid, but how are you getting paid? And what's that scale look like? And how to reap some of the additional commission benefits and things like that. Then again, more graphics, sizing guides, and we have tons of different Facebook groups too that you can also reach out to your upline and make sure that you're connected in. But we offer you some graphics right here at your fingertips that are really helpful, that I actually use all 4 of these in every single party that I host. So they're just really nice resources to grab, save to your phone. The Trello board is a little bit cumbersome on your phone, I'll tell you that. So I do recommend accessing it from your desktop, but it's so great. And then all of our team calls are cataloged in here. So if there's anything that you want to go back and watch, those are all here to listen to. And Katie's done a nice job of putting the titles of each one so you know what you're getting. Zaya operates in Canada. Fun fact, if you didn't know that. So Canada, it runs a little bit differently in terms of, like, obviously they go with the Canadian dollar, and there's some FAQs there in Canada, what? New word. Canada has some different rules in terms of like where they do returns through and things like that. So there's some FAQs for you there. And then just we ran a Super Saturday with like a local event, and you can learn how to do that in your own area, and then just some miscellaneous training. So this Trello board, start here. If you don't do anything else this week, start here and just kind of piece through and get a better understanding of how to set up parties, how to navigate your back office, and just pick and choose some of these and start to go through them. But I really think that this is where you're going to benefit from most and really be able to get your feet wet with getting started. So the Trello board is just an amazing resource. There is a link in our Zaya on Faya team page listed under announcements where you can just directly click on it and go to Trello. If you have issues, ask your upline, because they can add you to that board via your email. So it's just simply connecting with them and having them add you, or Katie or Monica can do it as well. So that's it. I'll let Kim take the reins and talk about kind of getting your business launched and where to get started there.
Yes. One quick interjection, because I failed to do so at the beginning, and I'm so sorry. But so Taylor has been in for 8 months, and she is advancing to senior director right now. And so I just wanted to say congratulations to her. And that is amazing, you guys. So in 8 months' time, to be able to rank advance, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 levels, is quite impressive. And I think the things that we'll be going over today, Taylor, you can chime in, of course, but the things that we're going to cover with you today are really like Success 101 tips. So take these core steps with you, and you don't need to make it any more complicated than what we're going to be sharing with you today. So congratulations again to you, Taylor. It's awesome. All right, so the first thing as you're getting going is to launch your business. So how should you do that? The best way to do it is to set a launch date for your first online party or in-home party, whichever one you are most comfortable with. So if you do it online, you can send out invitations via Messenger, one-on-one. You can do emails, but if you're on social media, which we highly recommend to use as part of your business, you can start to announce it on Facebook and Instagram, or whatever your social media preference is in terms of your platform. So you can say, you know, I'm so excited, I just decided to launch into repping this new line of activewear. Zaya Active is something that I came across, and you can explain why you love it. It's always good to include a picture of maybe yourself wearing the Zaya gear that you have, and say that you're going to be hosting an online or in-home, whichever one you're going to be doing, hosting whatever party on X date. So pick a date and then start talking about it on social media. So the reason that it's important to do this is because you're going to start to get people interested and engaged. And it's this first party that you're going to really start to be able to do that. So you're going to be able to invite people into your world, into your Zaya world, ask them to invite their friends, but these are also going to be people that eventually become your clients and customers, and also more potential reps if anybody else is interested in joining your team to become a rep. And that's really how you will be able to grow your business. So how do you do that, I guess? So as we talked about, you can wear your Zaya and post about it. That's really what we do on a regular basis. Taylor has a shirt on right now. I have a hoodie on right now. And really, over time, it's become my outfit of choice for real anyway. So it doesn't become really challenging to take pictures of yourself and share it. The important thing for you, though, is I think to be genuine and share with your friends and family online and in person why you like it, and just be real. This is what I have on today, and this is why I like it. This is how it feels. This is what makes me feel good. This is, our leggings. Everybody loves our leggings because they're squat proof and they really keep you all tucked in and feeling nice and comfortable. So wear and share. So a good tip is to put 2 to 3 posts a day on your social media, and just one of them being related to Zaya in some way, shape, or form. And then, of course, also wear your Zaya to work out. So all of you, as part of your starter kit, should have received that one Zaya outfit, essentially. So use that to your advantage. Use that to make sure that's what you wear to your workouts. Talk about it. People will ask you what you're wearing as well as you start to wear more things. And you'll have a gift certificate, or gift card that you got as part of your starter kit as well. So you can use that to make purchases, to start to wear more stuff that you like. And it's totally up to you how you use your gift card. So you could also use that to do incentives and things for your parties. You don't need to. That's entirely up to you. So when you are hosting a party, I feel like I might be going too fast. Is everybody good? Or have questions along the way? You can post in the chat and stuff. I haven't seen any yet. I'm watching.
I do want to say something real quick about wearing and getting your starter kit and all of that. When I hosted my launch party, so I joined when there was a promo, and I didn't have the option of the $200 gift card. So when I started my launch party, I literally had the 5 pieces in my starter kit, and that's it. So you can absolutely launch your business with bare bones products, because what they put in your starter kit are solid staple pieces that you can talk about. You can talk about the quality of, you can speak on the highlights of them being squat proof, of them having pockets, talk up those aspects of it. And you can do that. I did it with 5 pieces in my first party. I only had 5 pieces to showcase. So you guys are actually at an advantage with that gift card of having more pieces to showcase, but don't be overwhelmed in thinking that I don't have enough Zaya to show during my launch party. I promise that you do, and just highlight what you love about it, and people in your launch party are also going to fall in love with it. Okay, I'm done.
Yes, good point. And also, too, that made me think about using other people's photos. So, for example, any photos that I share, you are welcome to use any of those photos in your parties as well. Sometimes it just helps to see other real people wearing the clothes. So you're welcome to use any pictures. I know Katie and Monica feel the same way. You can use their photos as well. So I do it in my online party still, because I also feel like people probably don't just want to see only me all the time. And then in our Zaya and Faya page, there's other people in there that are always posting things. If you have not yet joined another Facebook group called Zaya Marketing Designs, be sure to check that out. That's another awesome resource for you, because they will have images that you can use to talk about New Release Wednesday, or different ideas in terms of marketing your parties or promos that you can do or games that you can come up with to try to get more engagement from your posts or within your individual parties. And they have lots of pictures too, all shapes and sizes. It's a great resource for you to be able to use for your party, so be sure to do that. In terms of hosting your party, Taylor already went through this in the Trello board, but use that as your guide because that will tell you exactly like a framework to use for your online parties. And for your very first party, I highly recommend just ask your upline to do it with you. So make sure that he or she is in, I say he or she, I'm not even sure how many men we have on our team. So, but I want to be politically correct. So whoever your upline is, be sure to include them as well in your party so that they can help. And then Taylor just posted for everybody the link for that Zaya Marketing Designs group. Thank you so much. So in your online parties, you're going to post maybe 2 to 4 times per day, just highlighting some of our items. I think it's a good idea to go live maybe once a day or at least once in your party just so people can see that there's a real person behind the posts, so to speak. And you'll know a lot of the people in your first launch party anyway, but it just helps to kind of get some comfort because I think the first time that if you haven't done something like this before, the first time that you go live, for example, it can be a little intimidating. So it's a good time to get it out of the way with those that are your friends and love and support you. So 2 to 4 times a day posting in your party, you'll just be answering questions from your clients and assisting them with sizing. A lot of people don't read the descriptions, so I find that it's very helpful to just help them navigate the sizing because some things run true to size, some things you need to size up, some things you need to size down. So try to pay attention to that kind of thing with your group when you're running that party. And then reach out to any of them after the party to see how they like their new gear. That's always, I think, just a nice little touch.